Hello, and welcome back to my Shadowrun playthrough. Very exciting stuff. So, let's go ahead and load my game at the Cruise Bazaar, or whatever the fuck. I think, yeah, I already read that last time, so I'm not going to read it this time because there will be plenty of other things for me to read, I'm sure. Also, I have a puppy now. And I think he's following me. Not entirely sure, though. And of course, when I'm not reading, it takes forever to load. Come on, game. Come on. Oh, shit. Knocking things over. Hey there, Sex Machine. Welcome back. My day was alright. I can't really complain, I guess. I had to go back to work because I forgot to do something before I left, so that kind of sucked. But otherwise, pretty good. How was your day? Aw, puppy! That makes me happy. I hope he doesn't get hurt. That would be horrible. The dwarvish tech vendor smiles at you with practiced ease, her almond eyes twinkling with the glare from a dozen trid screens. She speaks in a clipped, heavily accented German. Oh, geez. I'm not putting on a German accent. Or my pathetic attempt at one, anyway. Welcome to the Data Haven. Can I help you with something? Need some tech, and I'm on a tight schedule. Show me what you got. I do need some new tech. How much new? Okay, I have 1,250 new yen. Oh. Thank you. You're not even being sarcastic this time. I appreciate it. Well, I can't really think of anything different. I'm not wearing my glasses right now. Maybe that's it. Alright, what do I want? I should probably get some new programs before I upgrade my deck. So, what do I even have? Ooh. Wait, that doesn't look like a good thing. Okay. Ooh, I need a healing program for when I'm in the Matrix. Hold on, I'm just gonna check programs. You get to watch me shop. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah, I definitely need a healing program, though. Absolutely necessary. A shield program might be good. And firewall. Wonder if there's a group attack. This looks pretty good too, though. Erosion. Yeah, I'll get that. Alright, and I think my deck can only fit 3 programs right now anyway, so that's fine. Okay. Sounds good. Take my new yen. Where the hell did my... What? I can't equip my things? It's ridiculous. It's not super long, I don't think. I haven't played it before, actually. The first one, though, was probably about 20 hours, so not too bad. Alright, looks like that's where I'll just go here. I'll just go straight here. Why not? Take my dog with me. Today's special is a caramel soy calf. And yeah, soy calf is basically coffee in this world, but coffee is really rare in the dystopian future apparently, so they have like a soy substitute. The man behind the counter looks right past you, and at the dog following close behind. Dante! I will fetch his water dish, and perhaps a coffee for our friend here. Here, I'll take a soy calf. Very well, a soy calf. Wait, does he actually have legit coffee? As in real coffee? Ah. That confused me for a minute. Oh, Rogue Galaxy? Is that... I think I know what game you're... Oh wait, no, I was thinking of Rebel Galaxy. What's Rogue Galaxy? Yes, for individuals of refined taste, I offer genuine bean coffee from my native Turkey. The cafe owner looks you in the eye. The tone of his voice grows low and serious. This is a top-shelf item, my friend, and not for the general public. Only for those few discerning connoisseurs who can properly appreciate it. I think I am the sort who can appreciate it. Tell me about this Turkish coffee. It is hand-picked by my family in Turkey, a true delicacy of the Sixth World. This was considered a luxury even before the Awakening, when bean coffee was everywhere. Every street corner, they say. Burak Ghazi leans in close, lowering his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. Long hours in the shop have perfumed his body with the commingled scents of coffee, incense, and applewood tobacco. Trust me, if your coffee experience has been limited to soy calf, you must not deny yourself this opportunity. You will see God. Alright, you sold me. How much? This is a specialty item. Delivered at some cost. I cannot part with it for less than 50 new yen a cup. Wow, that's a fucking ripoff. Oh, okay, yeah, I've heard the name before. That sounds cool. Oh well. I'll see what my character thinks of it. Very good. Burakazi hands you a ceramic travel cup, which he then fills to the brim with dark, steaming liquid. The scent is intoxicating. Is there anything more I can get you? Paul Amsel sends his regards. When he hears Amsel's name, the Turk's voice lowers with his accent. Oh, and his accent becomes less exaggerated. His eyes take on a knowing look. Ah, very good. Please express to Herr Amsel my appreciation of his patronage. If he needs any more catering jobs, seen to in the future, I am always happy to provide. Tells me you're developing the menu for a friend of his now. Winters, I believe. I want to hear all about it. Yes, yes, of course, O wise one. Come. A young woman bustles in from the back room, her gum chewing is loud enough to hear over the noise of the coffee grinders. Burakazi spits something out. in the rapid-fire Turkish. As you wish, Uncle. I will see to it right away. Kami offers you a shy grin, snaps her gum, and hurries back into the room that she came from. My girl Kami is arranging to make contact with the chef as we speak. This will likely take some time. My chef is a busy man. While we wait, I wonder if you would be so kind as to run a small errand for me. A trifle, really. I hate to trouble you. I'm embarrassed to even ask. But I would be most appreciative of your help. And what is this trifle? Altig's voice lowers to nearly a whisper. Again, apparently. The errand is simple, hardly worthy of you. I have installed a number of data taps to Berlin's fiber optic network, as part of my civic duty, you understand. These taps provide free matrix access for all who live in the Cruise Bazaar. In order to maintain their, how do you say it, their anonymity. Each tap's protocol buffer must be reset every few days. I simply wish for you to visit each data tap and reset it. Don't you have people for this? My regular errand runners are all indisposed, and delightfully, here you are. Besides, we must wait for Kami to return. This is a fortuitous circumstance. Just reset the taps and come back when you are finished. There should be 3 of them scattered around this neighborhood. The first one is just outside. Look for a metal box with yellow arrows painted atop it. By the time of your return, I should have the information Herr Emsel requested. Better pay me. That's all I'm thinking. Who are you? Hello, my friend. The voice that comes from the man in the chair is as enormous as its owner. A deep, booming roar dripping with unrestrained mirth. A fine day for a soy calf, yes? Yes, it certainly is. From the back of the store, the voice of the shopkeep cuts you off. Don't mind the fool in the chair. He roars like a traumatized walrus, stewing all day in his own sweat. The man behind the bar glares at Goldschmidt, his upper lip curled in disgust. I tolerate him only because he takes his soy calf by the bucket. Goldschmidt responds with a raucous belly laugh. Apparently he finds the shopkeeper's insults to be hilarious. Altug, mein Freund. You are as quick-witted and sharp-tongued as ever. I bow to you. If you wouldn't mind. Once again, the shopkeep cuts in. To bow to me, you would first have to vacate your chair. The shopkeep claps his hands together, clasping them in front of his chest. I shall summon a team of determined young men and an ox to assist you with the task. With luck, you will be on your feet by nightfall. Goldschmidt smiles at you, his small eyes glittering. Enough of this senseless bickering. You have approached me for a reason, yes? Tell me, what can John Goldschmidt do for you? I don't really want to say either of those things, so not much. Goldschmidt gives you a deep nod, his jaws quivering. Until next time, my friend. That name sounds familiar. I think he might have been in the first game, but I can't remember. I haven't played it in over a year. Ooh, it's snowing. Nice. Alright. Metal boxes with yellow arrows. Ah, there's one. The data taps protocol buffer is now reset. Who is this? Hello. A pair of round eyes peer up at you from under the hood of a grime-smeared winter coat. You recognize him as David, one of the Cruise Bazaar's street kids. If you had to guess, you'd place him in his mid-teens, though it's difficult to tell beneath the grime and acne marring his face. You've seen him following Monica around between runs, chasing her heels like a lost puppy. She always seemed to have a soft spot for the kid. Oh, hoi, Pixel. Have you seen Monica around? I've been looking all over for her. Afraid I have some bad news for you, kid. The kid blinks, a blank expression on his face. She's dead, isn't she? I'm sorry, kid. We all are. Yeah, look, I think I want to be alone right now. Alright, time to find the rest of these boxes then. Wait, what the hell? Tip the dancer? Alright, see you later. Seems like an odd place to be doing that. Yeah, I have Discord in general, but I haven't made anything for Twitch. But yeah, some other people I know who stream have made Discords for it, I think, but yeah. No, I don't think you've asked me before. Ah, here's another one. Yeah, I'm not really sure what people use it for as far as Twitch goes. Is it just to talk and hang out and stuff, or I don't know. Alright, here's the last one. As you're resetting the data tap, you notice that someone has duct taped a small homemade receiver to the system. An earplug dangles from the receiver. Alright, gonna check this out. The sound of heavy machinery makes it difficult to hear the words that are being spoken. After a moment, you find you can make out two distinct voices. A nasal woman. A nasal woman? Okay, that's one way of putting it, I guess. Who sounds like a heavy smoker, and a man who speaks in a high-pitched, breathy tone. I just heard Monica something need to verify. Something good for us, something. Continue listening. Sound like a conveyor belt starting adds to the noise of the machinery, and you can't make out anything else until it comes to a stop a minute later. Our next step? Something isn't ready to make a move yet. Blah, blah, blah. Be patient. Something. See you steps up. Something. Could be someone more. Blah, 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 blah. More conveyor belts start up. All you can hear is the sound of machinery. Sort of motorized vehicle starts up, drowning out everything else. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to stay too long. Oh, the phone's ringing. Ooh. I'll answer that. It's an old, obsolete phone booth. It's ringing. A monotone, pitch-adjusted voice begins speaking almost immediately. Okay. Yeah, I've thought about doing a Twitch Discord. I don't know, though. I don't know if I'd have enough people on it, but I'll look into it. A monotone, pitch-adjusted voice begins speaking almost immediately. The Shockwellen writer's contract for this Kiz is no more. Pixel is listed as a follow-up contact. This is our only secured line to the Kiz. Please listen to the following instructions carefully. If you are a supporter of our cause. Me? I guess I'll keep listening. I don't know what this is right now. We have phone booths in strategic locations throughout the city. Within each one, you may find a request posted for specific information. If you can obtain a copy of this information, return here and submit it via the port below the receiver. We will verify the authenticity of the information remotely, and post an undoctored copy of it onto the Matrix ourselves. It is our stated goal for the information to remain free to all. However, you will be compensated for sought-after information returned to this location. The line goes silent. I'm just gonna hang up. Subtlety is my way. Actually, I'm gonna save right now. Done quite a bit, and I don't want to lose it should something happen. Who are you? Warming herself in the dim light of a dying street lamp is a waif of a girl who looks far too torn for her years. Far too worn for her years. What am I reading? The Mother Superior. She says there will be 7 for me to care for. I need to see to them. 7 what? The captain's children. The Mother Superior says there are 7. She says I'm to be governess to the children. You notice a chipjack poking out beneath the young woman's unruly hair. The vacant look in her eyes marks her as a likely BTL junkie, lost between reality and any number of better-than-life ritual constructs. I need money to get back to them. That sounds like the sound of music. Yep, Captain Von Trapp is very well known and respected. The poor dear lost his wife, and the children their mother. A child should not be without a mother, and a mother should not be without a child. Have you seen the captain? Going to step away now. Yes, good. I need to rejoin the children. Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know BTL, or Beatles, as they're also called, it's basically like a drug that Deckers can do, like plug themselves into these, you know, better-than-life chips. You know, if their life sucks and they want a different experience, they plug into this fake world, and it seems real. Oh, I've actually never played Magic. I've never gotten into the card games, really. I just never tried it. But I've done just about every other nerd thing, except LARPing. LARPing and card games are the only things I haven't really tried. This elf has clearly seen better days. His skin is weathered and emaciated, as though it has been stretched too tightly over his frame. Track marks line the crooks of his arms, and dirty bandages wrap his knuckles. Despite all of this, he seems cheerful enough. The elf fixes his twinkling, bugged-out eyes on yours and offers you a broad smile, displaying a set of impossibly white teeth. When he speaks to you, his voice is surprisingly deep. Guten Tag, mein Freundin. You here for some magic? Because Zack Flash, he gestures at himself with a dramatic flourish, is your magic man. Are you a street mage? Zack lets out a throaty, barking laugh. Street mage? Me? Do I look like a street mage to you? He shakes his head, but his smile doesn't waver. He fishes a small bag of pills out of his back pocket and dangles it before your eyes. No, chummer, I'm not a street mage. I've got the magic in my blood and the magic in these bags, but you won't catch old Zack studying any spell books. Okay, well in that case, let's talk about the magic you've got in that bag there. Oh, a little bit of everything. I've got your Zen and your Hyper, your Nitro, your... Oh, okay. He's selling drugs. Ah, I changed my mind. I thought he was selling, like, magic accessories for my mage, but no, he's selling drugs. I should've known. I should've picked up on that. What do you mean you would plug into that? Oh yeah, Not to mention, they also completely destroy your brain after a while, so are you sure about that one? They sound cool, but those things fuck you up. Oh god. It froze for a minute. Lane. That also sounds familiar. Before you stands a troll, though it is a stretch to say he is standing at all. His great mass is barely held upright by two vintage prosthetic legs, along with a crutch under one arm. His body clicks and hums with every shift of his weight. Despite these disabilities, his eyes are sharp and calculating. I know you. I should hope so. One of Monica's runners, then, is it? Few others wield an ego that big. Something you should know about Monica. Something happened to her on the run. I'm afraid so. There have already been whispers. I had a feeling besides. Monica almost always comes around after a run to check on everybody. She's long overdue, and now here you are in her place. So she's either severely wounded or outright dead. Which is it? I'm afraid she's gone. The grizzled troll nods grimly. The servos in his prosthetics complain as he lets loose a heavy sigh. Now that's a shame. She was a hell of a runner, that one. And a good friend. I'm Pixel, by the way. Good to meet you, Pixel. Name's Alexi Lane. What do you do here, Mr. Lane? Ache and groan, mostly. I try not to be a bother. I'll leave you be. Yeah, I know what you're saying. But the difference between, you know, just playing a video game or reading a book and, you know, plugging your brain into a fake world, it's a little bit different. At the sound of your approach, the orc turns to face you. He wears a severe expression, but there is kindness in his eyes. Ah, hello, human. As you can see, I'm in the middle of a conversation with my assistant. The volunteer worker holds her silence, but her expression is full of naked hostility. Samuel gives her a sidelong glance, and she seems to get the message. The fire in her eyes dies down to a low simmer. But we do not want to be impolite. Is there something that I can do for you? I guess this option doesn't seem to go anywhere, so... Couldn't help but overhearing your conversation. I take it you run a charity of some sort? He nods. Yes. It isn't much, but we do what we can. Such as... He clears his throat and begins to count off on his fingers. In the past several years, I have established a shelter where the dispossessed can sleep, a soup kitchen to feed the hungry, and a library for the people of the Cruise Bazaar to better themselves. It isn't much, I admit, but it's a start. A very good start, Samuel. You mustn't be so hard on yourself. There are limits to what one man, even a determined man, can accomplish. This is true. He nods to the orc at his side. Thankfully, some of the residents that I've helped over the years have come back around to help me. I've got 15 assorted orcs and trolls from all around the Cruise Bazaar working with me now. They help me man the soup line, stock the library shelves, and do all the hundreds of other little things that a community organization needs done every day. These extraordinary individuals are living proof that what we do here has value. They are my inspiration to continue forward. She beams at the compliment. From her body language, it's clear she idolizes Beckenbauer. Now, do you have any more questions? If not, I will bid you good day. I don't wish to sound self-important or rude, but there are many pressing matters that demand my time. I'll be on my way. Very well. Auf Wiedersehen, and come by any time. Your help is always appreciated. Yeah, it would be depressing to come back to the real world. Actually, my brothers have a Vive. Like, have you gotten to play with the Vive at all? Puppy! Wait a minute, this isn't where I want to go. Where the hell did that cafe go? Oh, it's down here. Derp. Oh, okay. Yeah. The first time that I went over there to go play it, there was this game on sale called The Blue, and it puts you in the ocean, which, you know, to me is really terrifying because I'm afraid of sharks, and the ocean is a scary place. But they had this one part where you're on a reef and you see a bunch of jellyfish and sea turtles and all these fish and things, and it was so fucking cool. And when I took the headset off, I was like, aw. You know, I figure it would be something kind of like that. I was actually disappointed to leave the virtual reality world. The first game I played on the Vive, though, was a zombie sort of game, where these, like, mutant zombie things are coming after you, and I'm not afraid of zombies at all. Like, I've never found them scary. Even when I have, you know, zombie dreams, I'm killing them and stuff. But it fucking terrified me, because, I don't know. It's hard to explain what it's like to actually be in virtual reality. It's really, really cool, but I wasn't expecting it to feel as real as it did. But, yeah. So when I took the headset off after the zombie game, I was, like, relieved. So, I guess it depends. It could be either good or bad to come back to the real world, depending on what your experience was. Eltug smiles at you from behind the counter. Welcome back, honored Effenden. How may I serve you? I finished your little trifle, Burakazi. Ah, very good. I assume you had no difficulties. Easy, just like you said. I am delighted, O excellent one. With that out of the way, let us return to our pressing business. He barks a stream of rapid-fire Turkish, and the gum-chewing young woman comes hurrying out to the counter. The menu for Amsel, uncle? Kami hands you a folded piece of paper. Inside is a memory stick. Please extend my condolences to him. The death of Fraulein Schaefer must have hit him hard. Burakazi gives Kami a small nod. She hurries out of the room. When she's gone, he returns his attention to you. Please express my condolences as well. I only just heard the news. Monaco is an important part of this community. He frowns. Few know how important. The memory stick Kami just handed you should contain all the information Amsel requires from our chef in the field. Should you require my services in the future, you know where to find me. Until then, good day. Alright, did I get any karma? What? I didn't get any karma for doing your stupid thing? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I actually have a video of me playing the zombie game. I started in the middle of the room, and then by the end of it, I had jumped into the corner and landed on my brother's computer tower. It was pretty bad. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you're looking into getting the Vive, it's really expensive. Which I think is why all of my brothers and a couple of their friends went in on one together. It's pretty expensive. This is not where I need to go. Why do I keep going in here? Wait, it is where I need to go. Never mind. Welcome back, 10 and 15. How are you this fine? I'm guessing it's morning where you are. What's going on, Dietrich? Got nothing more to say, boss. Let's just get this run taken care of. You can hit me up again later if you want to talk. What do you have to say, bitch? This isn't the best of times. Come back later if you want to talk. Ah, I can't move. I'm sure Glory's gonna say this something similar. Pixel, what do you need? Hey Glory, how you holding up? Don't worry about me. I'm solid. If you say you're good, you're good. Glory's expression remains neutral, but she grants you a barely perceptible nod. I'll talk to you later. Suit yourself. Okay. I think Dietrich's the only one who likes me right now. Okay, 5:30. Yeah, I figured it'd be pretty early for you. Pixel. Amzel peers at you apprehensively. His eyes are bloodshot, his expression grim. Did you get the information about Green Winters? Yes, I spoke to Aldug. He gave me his memory stick. Let's see what his agent has to say. Amzel snatches the memory stick from your hand and slots it into his computer terminal. He navigates a series of command line menus, and a wall of amber text floods the screen. Amzel scans it, mouthing the words as his eyes flit back and forth. Burak Ghazi's agent called... Oh wait, no. His agent tailed Green Winters to a hotel in a cesspool of a kiz called Drogenkeep. Okay. Drogenkeep? Whatever. Who cares? The hotel is called Das Kesselhaus. It is renovated factory nestled deep in the heart of Drogenkeep. I wonder what that means. It appears that Winters is holed up there. Recently, there was some contention between two gangs over control of this neighborhood. Due to the gang violence, the agent refused to follow Winters inside of the hotel, but he confirms that he is still inside. Well, what are we waiting for? Iger slings her rifle over her shoulder with a single spare motion. Gear up, people. We have a hotel to raid. Glory and Dietrich pause. Exchange looks with Paul. Just a moment, Iger. Amzel rises from his chair, drawing himself to full height. Even so, he has to crane his neck to look her in the eye. You are an excellent soldier, and nobody questions your competence in the field. Your loyalty to this team is equally commendable. That said, we believe that Pixel is the right choice to lead the team. There is a long pause before Iger speaks. When she does, her voice comes out dull and flat. What? Don't mistake this decision for a reprimand. Monica considered your contributions to the team to be invaluable. But we all know she wasn't comfortable putting a soldier in charge. Iger speaks through clenched teeth. Her words are measured, but her expression is livid. This is unbelievable. You want to put the rookie in charge. Again. She shakes her head. Don't you people learn from your mistakes? Pixel is the reason we're still alive, Iger. She kept us together. She let us out of there in one piece. Making her your #1 girl. She sounds tired, resigned, but above all disappointed. This is more of your flux state idiocy at work, isn't it? Dietrich reaches out, puts his hand on her shoulder. It's what Monica believed in. Iger's voice tightens. For a moment, her control slips and her face contorts in grief. Yeah, and look where it got her. She straightens to her full height. Let me give you a piece of advice. In the field, only 2 things matter. The mission and survival. Everything else is a distraction. Your ridiculous politics have no place on a Shadowrun. Dietrich manages to smile. What can I say? We're German. We have a history of strong political views. Iger sighs, the tone of resignation returns to her voice. Screw it. Let's put an end to this. I've got the skill and experience to lead the team. Pixel, on the other hand, was appointed by Monica as a joke. But if you'd rather she take the lead, I'll abide by that. But I want to hear each of you say it. Yeah. I know what you mean, 10. It's a very... I don't know. Can't think of a good word for it, but yeah. They do seem like very loud words. Come on, Iger, give it a rest. You stay out of this. She stabs an armored finger into your chest, hard. The moment she raises her hand to you, Dante's ears lay back and he lets out a growl. Reflexively, she takes a half step back. I think we've heard what Dante has to say. As for my part, Pixel saved our lives back there. You may not believe it, but she did. The way I see it, that means I follow her lead a while longer. Glory's voice is uncharacteristically gentle. I trust in Monica's judgment. Therefore, I trust in Pixel's judgment. The discussion is finished, Iger. Amsel speaks softly, but his tone is firm. Pixel will take Monica's place as the leader of the team. Monica's death deserves vengeance. I intend to see it done. Dietrich nods. There's a dangerous glimmer in his eye. Understatement of the year, Pixel. Someone's gonna pay, and pay hard. Glory nods in agreement. Iger looks from Dietrich to Glory to Amsel, finally down at Dante, then she sighs. Alright, fine. She shakes her head in exasperation, her voice is heavy with defeat. Looks like the rookie's in charge again. It's time to move on. We need to focus on chasing down Green Winters. Indeed. I have transferred the information that we received from Altug into your computer terminal in the next room. It used to be Monica's personal workstation, Pixel. Now it's yours. Monica kept a variety of notes and dossiers on the mission. I would suggest reviewing her notes when you have the time. Amsel turns his attention away from you and back to his computer screen. Good hunting. I will eagerly await your return. I wouldn't suggest driving to Dragonkeep. The roads aren't safe. Taking the U-Bahn would be faster anyway. Thanks for the tip, Iger. The U-Bahn it is. Iger nods, then turns to check her equipment. The rest of the group disperses in turn. You now command a team of Shadowrunners. Yay! Blah 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 blah. Okay. So they can't really die, is what I gather from this. Oh no, Iger's mad because her best friend got killed during the last mission, and she thinks it's my fault. Okay. You guys still don't want to talk. That's fine. I'll check my terminal then. Yay. Actually, I'll save first. I save a lot because I don't like doing things over. Your workstation and mission computer, the command center for your team's operations, and your link. Your last link to the memory of Monica Schaefer. Her thoughts and words live on in the machine. At times, it's easy to forget that she's gone. The cool blue tones of the workstation's main menu fill the screen. A blinking message in the upper right corner notifies you that you have 0 unread messages. That sounds familiar. Alright. Well, no point in checking the inbox. Personnel files. The image of Monica appears on the screen. Paul, a talented and well-connected fixer, with contacts all over Berlin. She pauses for a moment. He's more to me than that, of course, but that's neither here nor there. The image winks back off the screen. You find yourself back at the menu. Dietrich, one of my dearest friends, and a shaman of tremendous power. A good man to have at your side in a fight. I tend to use Dietrich in a support role. His magic can dramatically bolster the combat effectiveness of a frontline fighter like Iger or Glory. But when the chips are down, he's more than capable of dishing out punishment on his own. Can't think of much else to say about Dietrich, just a good, reliable guy. She pauses for a moment. When she speaks again, you can hear a hint of guilt in her voice. He's getting a little long in the tooth for a Shadowrunner. I'm not sure how many more years he has ahead of him in this game, but I'll be happy to run with him for as long as he's able. We'll see, I suppose. Yeah, I do the same. Sex machine. Glory. Our damaged enigma. I've known her for almost 5 years now, but I don't think I'll ever really know her. Somehow I doubt anyone will. On an operational level, Glory's solid. That chrome of hers may be old, but it gets the job done. I've seen her take a troll apart with her hand razors. And when her adrenal pump is running, she moves faster than anyone I've ever seen. On top of all that, Glory's a competent field medic. I don't know where she learned medicine, yet another question mark, but she's patched me up at least a dozen times. Between her skill with a medkit and Dietrich's magic, we haven't had much trouble with serious injuries. And in our line of work, that's a luxury. Monica pauses for a moment, then shrugs. That's all I really know about Glory. She keeps to herself, barely talks, and spends most of her off time staring at nothing. I've seen this kind of behavior before, of course. Something bad happened in her past. Deep down, I think she's still running from it. I'm not sure that her cyberware ties into it somehow. Oh, and I'm sure that her cyberware ties into it. I don't know. Maybe someday she'll open up to me. I'd like to think that she will. We'll see, I suppose. Iger. What to say about Iger? She's smart, she's strong, and she's one hell of a soldier. In a close-up fight, I've seen her take apart an entire security team with her shotgun. And she's even more dangerous at range. It's a handy thing having a trained sniper on the team. All in all, we enjoy one hell of an advantage thanks to her. Unfortunately, there are some disadvantages too. All of that military training has left her, how to say it, rigid, I suppose. Unlike the others, Iger isn't content to go with the flow. She wants lists and maps and timetables, she wants a hierarchy, and she wants it formalized. I don't think that she realizes it, but giving her what she wants would destroy this team. Glory and Dietrich wouldn't put up with it for more than a day or two. I know that I wouldn't, but she keeps on pushing all the same. Monica shakes her head. One of these days, this situation is going to come down to head. Oh, it's going to come to a head. What am I reading? I just hope that it doesn't happen soon. See what she says about me. Pixel, my secret weapon. I've run enough with Pixel to know that she's trustworthy. Good in a fight, too, but beyond all that, it's just good to see her again. There aren't many people left from the old days, far too few. And Pixel, she smiles. Well, she was always the best of them. She takes a deep breath and shakes her head with a sigh. God, that was sappy. Mental note, re-record this before Pixel gets a chance to see it. At any rate, if anything happens to me, it's good to know that she'll be on hand to fill my shoes. It's not what Iger would want, but it is what would be best for the team. Really? I don't know too many Germans. Well, I mean, I'm actually mostly German. Like, a lot of my ancestors were German, but, you know, people who actually lived and grew up in Germany, I don't really know anyone. So, I'll take your word for it that it's a stereotypical German. Let's see what's on the BBS. Killer in Seattle, huh? Huh, nice. This is actually the first game. blah. Doesn't look too important. I can post that data that I found for sale. Very nice. Alright. Job directory. Okay, I don't think I have any. Blah, blah, blah. You have no unread messages. These are my old messages. The screen flickers to life and Monica's face appears. Her hands are on her hips. She's wearing a wry smile. Hey Ace, if you're reading this, it means that I've either died or stepped down. Hopefully the latter, but probably the former. Not many Shadowrunners make it to retirement age. In any case, I'm sure that you'll do a fine job in the role. If you need anything, talk to Paul. He's a good man, and he knows how important it is to me that you take my place. One last thing, Ace. Iger might cause you some problems. In fact, I think it's a fair bet that she already has. Just remember, she brings something to this team that nobody else does. You'll want her on your side. My advice to you is this. Hold your own with her. If she pushes you, push back. Don't try to butter her up with flattery. She'll see right through it. Most of all, do what you can to earn her respect. She'll never be satisfied following you if you don't give her a better reason than because Monica said so. I have faith in you, Ace, and it's up to you to justify that faith. She half turns away from the camera, then returns her attention to you. The image is uncannily like life. Oh, and by the way, Ace, if you botch this, I'm coming back and haunting your ass. I mean that. The message ends and the image fades. You find yourself back at your inbox. Alright. That's good enough. Alright, time to save again. Oh no, I understood what you meant by the stereotype. I just hadn't heard that myself before. But yeah, if that's the stereotype, then yeah, Iger seems to fit that very closely. Alright, I guess we're heading out. Guess I'm ready to go. Let's go, people. God, I run like a weirdo. Wait a minute. Why in the hell? Okay, I need to find a way to access my inventory. I know I bought those programs for my deck. How much money do I have? I can't even see. Did I actually buy those? Let me talk to this person again. I have this weird feeling that my purchase might not have gone through. No, it definitely did. Alright, I need to access my inventory first. Oh, does it? And yeah, I do enjoy reading. I don't get to do it as much as I would like to. But yeah, I do enjoy mostly things that aren't like normal life. You know, like sci-fi and fantasy, things like that. Alright, where in the fuck are my programs? Oh wait, no. I think I remember now. I think I equipped my programs before I go into the Matrix. Okay, that should be fine then. But I should get some medical supplies. Not sure where to get those, though. Yeah, I think that my programs are on me, and then I have to equip them to my deck before I go into the Matrix. I think that's how it works. I don't really remember. Oh well. I don't know of anyone who sells medkits, so I'm gonna save right here and hopefully not need any healing. Alright, let's go. The Magicians? I've never heard of it, but I will take a mental note. Alright, assemble the team and travel to Das Kesselhaus. Did I just freeze? Okay. That kinda weirded me out for a minute. I thought my game was frozen. The Drug Pit. Das Kesselhaus, hotel and nightclub. Crown jewel of Dragonkeep. The filthiest kiz in Berlin. Opening the door to the ground-level dance club is like bashing your head into a wall of sound. Flashing lights stab your eyes, and the air is perfumed with cheap synthesol and engine grease. Everything in here is cranked up to 11, a playground for the numb. Green Winters is somewhere in this building. You steel yourself for the sensory assault and step inside. The team makes a quick check of their weapons and follows you into Das Kesselhaus. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I've been rereading Berserk lately. I don't know if you've read that before. It's Japanese. Okay, she has a... Okay, they all have medical stuff, so I hope I don't need any. Maybe I'll... Oh, I can't take one of Glory's medkits? Okay. I'll just have nothing. That's fine. This is fine. I'm sure I'll be able to find new stuff. Oh, hey, look. We've got dancers. Okay, the one from the 90s. That's the good one. Oh, I think we talked about this before. I think we've already talked about this, but yeah. The 90s one is the good one. And the manga's really, really, really good. And the new one is not so good. The new animated one. It's okay, because it's really close to the books, but it's not... Everything else about it is not very good. The troll working the door might be the shortest you've ever seen, and the thickest. Despite the pounding music and the writhing bodies, his face is buried in a comic book. He looks up, gives you a cursory once-over, and sighs. Welcome to Das Kesselhaus. Now under new management, again. There's no cover, just go in and get your fix. That's the Kroner at the bar over there. He'll take care of you. He buries his nose back into his comic book while tapping a meaty thumb on the black plastic slung from his belt. A high-powered stun gun. Just play nice, or you'll meet or zap. Have fun. Looking for someone, maybe you know him. Keeps his nose in his comic book. I doubt it. This place is filled with interesting people just dying to meet you, so go meet him. Think any of these interesting people might know him? The troll sighs. I have no idea. Frank's watching the floor tonight. Just ask him. Don't expect an answer. Okay. Yeah. As we were talking about this, I was like, this conversation sounds familiar. And then I remembered why. Because it's happened. It's okay. But yeah, I started rereading that. I'm about halfway through the second book. But there are a lot. There are like 36 books right now, or something like that. The series has been going on since the late 80s, so there are a lot of them. The music out here on the floor is way too loud for comfort. The scene going down at the bar is even louder. The dealer on duty stands impassively behind the bar. A desperate-looking young woman is pleading with him, apparently to little effect. Alright, Silk. I'm gonna explain how this works to you one more time. I get my cash, and you get your cram. No cash, no cram. Period. But I need it, Kroner, come on! Her words come out in a desperate whine. Pale skin, sunken eyes, and a trembling lip all point to the early symptoms of withdrawal. And I have cash, I totally do. It's up in my room. But you guys won't let me up there to get it. Hotel's under new management, beautiful. You don't have a room anymore. Whatever was up there, you might as well forget about it. But that was all I had, and I have to get right soon. Well, maybe we could work out a trade. Cram for services. Services? Understanding slowly shows on the young woman's face. Her eyes go wide. Come on, Crone, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Do you want the cram or not? She sets her jaw, a look of disgust on her pallid face. That ain't gonna happen, Shummer. Not now, not ever. The bartender shrugs. I give you about a half an hour before the shake set in. When that happens, you know where to find me. He turns to another customer with a smirk, leaving the desperate young woman crumpled against the bar. Oh yeah, there are a lot of those too. Like, a lot. Bottle of scotch. 50% water. Okay. Can I talk to you? Silk looks up at you. A look of abject misery plastered across her face. Leave me alone, okay? I've got problems to deal with. Cram habit is a pretty rough thing to shake. I know a place that can help you get clean if you're interested. Who, said I wanted to shake anything? She gives you a sour look. Look around you. What do you see? Of course you don't. My life is better on cram. Why would I ever want to stop? Want to wind up working for him? I'll tell you the same thing I told him. That ain't gonna happen. Maybe not, but in order to keep feeding your habit, you're eventually gonna wind up doing something that you regret. Trust me on this. Stop it! Please, just stop, okay? I don't need your help, and I don't want it. As strong as Silk's words are, her voice sounds unsure. From the way that she's fidgeting, you can tell that you struck a nerve. Do you know what happens to long-term abusers? It's a new drug. There are no long-term abusers. And besides, cram is a study drug. It's not like a BTL or anything. It won't kill you. Cram is an amphetamine. Keep it up, and your teeth are gonna rot out of your head. But by that point, you'll be too manic to care. Assuming that your heart doesn't give out first. I need water. Oh god. Oh yeah, is that pretty good? I love Studio Bones, so I've been thinking about watching that myself. Oh god. I don't know if that water helped me. Well... She runs her tongue over her teeth, a worried look in her eyes. I hadn't heard that before. I'm not surprised. Like you said, it's a new drug. But what you don't know can still kill you. All at once, something changes in her face. She averts her gaze and pauses for a long moment. Her sweaty hands clench and unclench. Finally, she clears her throat and looks back up at you. What you've said, it makes a lot of sense. She blinks, steals a glance back at Kroner, and shudders. You're right. I need help. I'll take you up on your offer. I should probably tell you, I've tried to clean up before, lots of times. Never really worked out. Take the tube to Kreuzberg. Go to the quays. They call it a cruise bazaar. Look for a man called Samuel Beckenbauer. He can help you. She nods eagerly, her eyes full of gratitude. I'll do that. I will. Thank you. Ooh, I got 2 karma for that. Yes. Yes. It's about time I left this place behind. If I never see another Kroner again, it'll be too soon for me. I wish I could get my stuff back from my room first, though. Stupid gang closing the hotel. Sounds like the new management stole your property. Answer some questions for me and I could help you get it back. Really? Well, that'd be incredible. Her lips struggle upward into a facsimile of a smile. I really need that money. And I left some things in here too. You know, personal stuff. My stuff should be up in room 304. That's where me and Nadja and Sarah were staying until, well, you know. I'll be waiting here when you get back down. So, what did you need to know? Tell me whatever you can about the gang that's taken over the hotel. Yeah, I haven't gotten karma since the beginning. Actually, no, since the first time that, you know, that little mission I did before. So it's about time. That's how I level up, so. And I need better abilities, because I got my ass handed to me at the beginning. Bad guys, I mean like real bad guys. The gang that used to run this place wasn't all bad. They kept the cram flowing and the prices weren't too high. They never hassled me as long as I kept buying. And the new guys killed them all when they took over. Now I'm stuck dealing with assholes like Kroner. The floor manager Frank had a thing for my girl Sarah. He was always coming on to her no matter how many times she told him no. I haven't seen her since the takeover, but he won't stop asking me about her. Guy's a real creep. That's all I can think of. I steer clear of the new guys when I can. She steals a glance over her shoulder at Kroner, a scowl on her face. I shouldn't have to tell you why. Have you heard of a guy named Green Winters? No, I don't think— oh wait, yeah! I bumped into him here a few days ago. I remember because his name sounds kind of like chewing gum. I don't think I remember seeing him leave, so he's probably holed up in his room. I'm pretty sure there's still some people up there, the ones that the gangers missed. I hear they locked themselves in. What can you tell me about the layout of the hotel? Well, it's a nice enough place, you know, for a factory. Let's see, well, okay, the second floor is a security station, lots of high-tech stuff up there. And I've heard stories about the penthouse level, something about a sealed vault? There's supposed to be something real valuable in there, but nobody knows what it is. Doesn't stop them from talking about it, though. Thanks, you've been very helpful. Sure thing, just hurry back with that stuff, okay? I really, really need it. Alright, I'm gonna see what I can spend my karma on. Yeah. Go ranged combat, 3. Which might be a good idea, but we'll see what else I can get first. Don't need close combat because I don't do that. My intelligence is already really high. Biotech would be useful. And what else? Charisma would be good too, but I don't need it yet. I think I'll go ranged combat. Nice. And then I'll save. Because I save a lot. Alright. What do you have to say? New lady, huh? I ain't seen you around here before. What can I get you? Looking for a guy who calls himself Green Winters. Know him? He looks at you suspiciously. Think so. Might be staying upstairs. What can you tell me about him? Nothing. Just that someone with that handle checked in about a week ago. Still here, I think. Now, do you want something from the bar? Or are you just here to waste my time? Goodbye. Let's talk to Party Girl. The girl in the corner is a model stim junkie, all wild eyes and nervous energy. She greets you with a smile so wide as to border on the grotesque. Hey, hey, good looking? You want a party? Excuse me? Come with me. You got some cram, right? I just love a lady that's willing to share. Thanks, but no thanks. You're lost, sweetheart. Let's see, is that Frank? Yep, that's Frank. That's the guy I need to talk to. Yeah. I am curious about that secret vault. Hello, Frank. Pinned to the floor manager's too expensive for this neighborhood and too baggy to be his suit is a name tag. Frank. Yeah, what you need? Reluctantly, he shifts his attention away from the elvish dancer swaying in front of him. Sarah needs your elevator key. She says it's important. Frank's eyes go wide. Sarah? She needs something from me? That's right. And if you helped her out, it sounded like she'd be grateful. Yeah, okay. I can't leave the floor. On duty and all that, and I just can't hand over the key. I can open the elevator back up, though. And you can let her know. I can make that happen. Okay, alright. Frank rubs his hands, a barely contained look of excitement in his eyes. He fishes a small remote out of his pockets and presses a button. The elevator's open. When you see Sarah, you tell her that I'm glad she's okay, right? And make sure she gets that it's me helping her. Sure thing, Frank. Alright. See, the really cool thing about this game is that there are multiple ways to get what you want. You know, like if I had higher charisma, that would have been a little easier for me. But, you know, if I had lower intelligence, I would have had to go a different route completely. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. They have different ways of accomplishing your tasks depending on your skill. Where should I go first? I think I'll just work my way up. Oh god. Alright, all these are locked except that one. Come back for that one. Okay, locked. My other party members are probably like, what the fuck are you doing? Ooh, there's a hole in that wall. Okay, is there anything in the bathroom? No. Okay, what about this crumbling wall? The section of wall seems to be buckling under its own weight. The aging wallpaper that lines the rest of the hallway has long since peeled away. revealing the structure of the wall underneath. While the underlying structure is reinforced with steel support struts, you can see signs of rust and metal fatigue everywhere. The entire wall looks like it could give way if enough force were applied. That was a really good punch. You slam into the wall and it gives way with a crunch. Searching through the clutter on the desk, you find a small, scent leather-bound journal. Leafing through the pages of the book reveals only a couple of entries. Each of them is scrawled in frantic, barely legible handwriting, with crude doodles filling up the margins. Okay. I know Eddie's up to something. Like, I heard him today talking to a guy who works in the kitchen, asking him where the cleaning supplies was at. I've seen Eddie's room. The dude never cleaned a day in his life. I'm gonna follow him tomorrow and figure out what his deal is. Maybe he's just selling mouthwash to the hobos. A block down at the old bus depot. Ha 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 ha. I knew it. Fraggin' Eddie. I saw him. Yesterday, I was up on the 3rd floor, because the vending machine down here was out of soy calf. So, he came up and went over to the out-of-order latrine. Punched in the code. I didn't know I was watching, did you, Eddie? Well, I ain't so stupid. He put in 2478. And I'm gonna stay up and find out what he was doing in there. I like how they just conveniently wrote the numbers down in their journal for me to find. Ooh, there's another door down here. Oh, okay. Trauma kit. Nice. That'll actually be useful. Well, it probably wasn't the best idea, but I'm honestly just impressed that she could do it. Access the safe. I'm just gonna bypass it, because I'm a decker. Aw, yeah. Safe unlocked. Okay, I found a pistol. Go ahead and send that to my stash. I think Glory uses pistols, so she can use that later. And okay, that's all I can do here. Let's go up to the next floor. Actually, I'm gonna save first. I can't save? What? Can I save out of the elevator? Okay, that's weird. Just not on the elevator, I guess. Alright, let's go to the next floor. I have a feeling I'll have to be a little bit more sneaky on this floor because it's employees only. You know what? Perhaps there could be a vault on this floor. Above the wall. Even though I definitely know there's one on the penthouse area. Regroup now! Just gonna shoot these employees really quick. Alright, Dietrich. I want you here. Can you summon any elementals right now? That'd be really useful. I guess you can't. I guess not. So, oh, I'll just hit this though. Haha. Nice. And then Iger can probably... Actually, I'll move Glory first. Alright, Glory, you're with me. And then Iger... I don't really want to put her in the open, but she's a sniper. I want her to be able to do that. Ow! You bitch! Oh, another one of you, huh? Oh, shit. More of you. Well. See how you like one of these. And one of these. Ha ha ha. It was really nice of them to all clump together like that. Alright. Are there more? Are there more of you? Okay, there's one. Nice. Yeah, the last place I was in, it was kind of similar to this. I was able to summon a wind elemental somehow. Or actually, I think it was an electricity sort of thing. Let's see what I can do with this terminal here. Ooh, search the guest register by name, by room number. I think they said 304, right? Current tenants: Syke, Schroeder, Sarah Newman, Nadja Bauer. Oh, wait, no, that was the chick's room number. Okay. Is it all one word? I may have missed something. Meh. Okay. I guess I can't just deck all of my problems away. I probably missed some sort of key dialogue. Maintenance key fob. Yep, that's locked. Oh well. I'll search this whole damn hotel if I have to. Oh hey Fresh, how you going? Or how are you doing? How's it going? It was a combination of those two. My god. Sometimes. Added cram? I don't want that shit. There's a fucking giant scorpion in the room? What? What? Ah! Guess I'll... Oh, he's stronger than I thought. I'm gonna hide. Yeah, I can't really get a good shot on that thing. Yeah, I'm in a horrible position. Here, you get next to Dietrich. Yeah, that's all I can do, really. I hope the poison wears off soon. That's not good. My god. What was the giant fucking scorpion doing in this room? His food is in the crisper drawer. Pfft, see you next week. Dude, if one of my roommates left a giant scorpion in the house, I would... yeah. I would not be having that. Scorpion hurt me more than I expected it to. Alright, this is room 304, where that one chick had her stuff that she left. Cred stick. Stuffed bear that disappears. Giant ass teddy bear. Okay, I guess that's all. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that thing. Destroyed floor. This place is pretty much going to shit. Smash the boards and jumped down. The floor at this end of the room is beginning to cave in. A trick of light spills up through the cracks in the floorboards from another room below. A little force could probably open a hole big enough to drop down to the second floor from here. Yeah. Why not? I'll save first, though. Because that's what I do. What? I can't save? Okay, if I step away from the hole, can I save? Apparently not. Alright. Fuck it. Let's go for this. Let's destroy the floor. And jump down. The hell? Please don't hurt me. I'm just a line cook. The cook's darting eyes are wide open, and behind them you see pure animal terror. If you let me go, I won't tell anyone, I promise. Why are you locked in the kitchen? Wait, you're not those guys out there? Well, I just thought... You thought what? I thought you were one of them, you know, the gangers that took over and shot up the place. I work... He catches himself. That is to say, I worked for the previous owners. When the shooting started, I shut myself in here. They, whoever they were, haven't figured out how to override my keys yet. It's been a day and a half. I don't know how much longer I can stay in here. Tell me anything you know about this place. Okay, I think there's some sort of shop up in room 401, like low-level street dog stuff. I had to deliver room service there one day when we were short-staffed. What I saw when they opened the door scared the dreck out of me. People hooked up to tubes and stuff. The door code was 5870 if you want to take a look. Who's the stiff by the sink? That's the head chef, Felix. He took a hit to the chest when they raided this floor. I thought I could stop the bleeding, but, The cook lowers his gaze to the floor at his feet. I couldn't. You're right next to the walk-in fridge. Don't you think it'd make more sense to drag the body in there than to leave it under the sink? Yeah. That'd probably... He glances over at the body and swallows hard. That'd probably be a good idea. I need to get moving. Wait, you'll help me out of here, won't you? I mean, you're not just gonna leave me to die here, are you? I took care of the guys outside. You should be able to make a run for it. Thank you. I'm as good as gone. Ugh. Alright. Ooh, what's this? Oh, okay. Unlock the door. Alright. Yeah, I've already been in here, so let's go to the 4th floor. Save. Alright, I have the key to room 401. Oh shit, it makes me remember? Oh my god. I think I had a 5 and a 4 and a 5 0 no. Okay, 5074. No. God damn it. 58 something maybe? Alright, just a second. I would have actually remembered that if I knew. Do 5870. Okay. I was a little bit... I could remember a little bit of it. Okay. Derp. Oh, wow. Well, that wasn't very smart of you, guy. I'm sure there are tons of other people in there too. Alright, come on. Frag him. I don't really know what to do with that. I guess he can hit. Why can't I Overwatch? I don't understand. Maybe I have to get my ranged combat to a certain level before I do that. Well, he should come out. Die. 1 damage. Go Pixel. It was amazing. Oh god. No. Let me move. Ah, okay, there. My god. Ow! I wonder why he didn't shoot at the guy who's not even in cover. Oh yeah. That's me. Ladylike in combat. Auto injector. What else is in here? Advanced med kit. Very nice. I could use a med kit. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything over here. So it's time to explore the rest of floor 4. Cavalier frag grenade. Do I have information on 405 as well? I don't remember. Eh. Yep. All that you need is 1 damage to lay on the floor and bleed to death. Alright, guess I'm going up. Top floor looks pretty empty. Security panel, blah blah blah. Easier to tunnel through the wall than to break through this thing. Great. I'm gonna go back to the employee floor. I think, what's that, 405? Better check first. Something that I might be able to get into here. Yeah, 405. I might be able to get that code from the employee terminal. We'll see. Alright. I will see you next time. Have a good day at work. Later. Okay. Read attached notes. 1989 is the code, alright. Find Master Suite of 4, asked for his room code to be changed again. Paranoid son of a bitch. Anyway, dude's been renting one of our biggest rooms for months, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much. Alright, 1989. It's easy enough to remember. Yeah, same for me. Work is finally past. Yeah, sleep is nice when it actually happens the way you want it to. The door unlocks. What? The scene is eerily familiar. The dead man is still jacked into his smoldering computer. His face contorted into a mask of pain. Blue smoke spills from his data jack, like Monica. And there's something else. The man's outline is wrong. It takes a moment for the realization to sink in. His back is bent at an impossible angle. Jesus. Looks like he convulsed hard enough to break his own spine. Is that even possible? Glory gestures at the twisted form on the carpet. You tell me. Iger kneels beside the corpse, bending to peer at his face. Matches the description that Alta gave us. It's Green Winters. She straightens, glancing back over at the body before returning her attention to you. This what happened to Monica? I suspect that it would have. We jacked her out in time to prevent it. Hell of a way to go. Yeah, I'm getting that. Iger takes another glance at the broken corpse, and you can see the uncertainty growing in her eyes. I've seen biofeedback deaths before. Never seen anything like this. Oh, hello, hero. We were just talking about sleep, yeah. I didn't notice you were here until just now. Anyway, how are you doing tonight? Kneeling to inspect the body, you find smears of blood on the carpet under Winter's right arm. Moving the arm aside, you find a number written across the floor. 91612. You use your PDA to take a hollow pic of the number and the body, then step away. Hanging on the wall is a large, gaudily framed painting, an impressionist landscape, inexpertly rendered in splotches of cheap acrylic. A nameplate in the frame reads, Harz Mountains, 2011. There's nothing here. I knocked it off the wall, that's not nice. I just wanted to move it aside and see if anything was there. An unimaginative still life of some kitchen objects sitting on the table. There's a small, locked safe installed in the wall behind the painting. A keypad mounted to its base glows invitingly. Let's try the 91612 that we just... Inside the safe you find a bunch of old, well-worn media discs. The words, "Watch Me," have been hastily written on the back of the topmost disc. I need more water. So much reading in this. Oh, thank you for hosting me, hero. Ah. Yeah, I haven't played Bloodborne. I know that Ewok has been playing it, so I've seen it on her stream a little bit. The disc labeled Watch Me looks almost new. The others are clearly much older, and many of them are badly scorched. The last 2 discs in the bundle are stuck together, and when you try to pry them apart, the readable surface of the bottom disc peels away. I'll take these. A nearby vid phone begins to ring. Alright, I'll answer the phone. Hey there, Chief. Don't hang up. I've got a proposition for you. I'm listening. You've probably noticed that this building is under new management, right? And judging by the fresh corpses that I'm seeing strewn all over the hotel, I'm gonna guess that you don't like the new guys any better than I do. Well, I'd like to make you an offer. You help cover my escape, and I'll get you into a secure vault on top of the floor. Belonged to the leader of the gang that used to run this place. Trust me, it's still secure. I set up the security protocols myself. The last Decker they brought in to take a crack at it came back out in a stretcher. They haven't found too many volunteers since then. You've got my attention. What's in the vault? Gear, money, you know, lots of good stuff. You don't know, do you? Well, no. I mean, I've never actually seen what's in the vault, not personally. Look, buddy, I just set up the Matrix security for the thing. The old boss didn't let me set foot into the vault. He was a little paranoid, you know? But he was adamant that he wanted me to rig up some really killer ice, so there may be something of value in there. So how about it? You wanna crack at the vault or not? Yeah, where do I meet you? Room 505 on the penthouse floor. Come rendezvous with me there, and I'll take you to the vault. Can't talk right now, my god. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I mostly play story games, but there are exceptions. Sometimes, you know. Sometimes games are just fun. And they don't really have to have a story pulling it along. Alright, let's go to the penthouse suite. Okay. Over here, buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend. Wanna save. Oh, there it is. The drug pit. I knew you'd come. I've always been a good judge of character. Since we're meeting in person, I'll formally introduce myself. He nods his head in salute. Blitz, Decker Extraordinaire, at your service. Pixel. The vault is just around the corner. Once we get there, I can unlock it with a few clicks on a keypad. Blitz offers you something between a smile and a smirk. Built myself a back door when I wrote the security system. Never hurts to be careful. Sounds good, let's go. Alright. Open the vault. Which is where? I don't think he really told me. Haven't been in here though. This place almost doesn't look shitty. Almost. Alright. Alright, there's nothing in here of interest. I wasn't even paying attention to what I picked up because I was looking at chat. It's a really bad habit I have sometimes. Oh god! Alright. Full cover for me. And Dietrich. I probably shouldn't clump together like this. Oh well. Eiger can go here. Damn it. What kind of a sniper are you? Oh, I can control Blitz now. What does Blitz do? Spray and pray. I'll send him up closer. What the hell is that guy? He missed me from there. Die. Wait. Eiger can't hit anyone from there? Okay, okay then. Guess I'll move her up. And I'll move Glory out here to not hit that guy. It's alright, we got Blitz to help. Ha! Very nice. Blitz is very similar to me. Similar weapon, also a decker. Yeah, I'm not moving out of this spot. Glory, you can just stand right there. You're a street samurai. You should have a decent amount of health, right? Dietrich has to move to attack. That's okay, I guess. And he misses. Alright, can I shoot you from here? Yes, I can, and I can miss. Oh my god. How hard is it to kill this one person? Oh, and of course, Eiger has to reload now. Okay, Glory's not hitting shit. Okay, Blitz, it's on you. Oh, everyone has to reload, apparently. Okay. Well, I don't know if they're... I don't know if isometric games are dying necessarily. They're not as common, for sure. But I don't know... I can't really see anyone never making them again. Like, Pillars of Eternity came out pretty recently. And I don't think it'll be the last one. But, yeah, they definitely aren't as common. I can understand what you mean. Alright, here we go. Tap a tap tap. Done. Wait, when did that thing get installed? Ah, shit. Sorry, am I back? I'm guessing I'm back. Done. Wait, when did that thing get installed? Oh shit. That's probably not a good sign. Take cover! Oh, of course I'm right there. Motherfucker! Oh wait, that's a trauma kit. I can't use that. Okay. Not gonna use that. Really? Dietrich, help me. Heal me with your fancy magics. Thank you. Well, this is bad. And look at this thing. Enraged troll. That does not sound good at all. Oh my god. Okay. If I move over here, can I shoot the... Yes, I can. And not hit it. That's nice. Am I back? God damn it. I'm gonna check. Okay, I guess I am back. Alright, cool. Anyway, thanks for the cheer, I appreciate it. Okay, Glory. I want you in here. And Blitz can go here, I guess. And I still don't have Overwatch. Oh god. That looks so bad. Oh shit. He's gonna want to go after me. I should probably move. Ah! That's not gonna get me, right? Okay, I don't know if that was a good idea or not. Fucking, there we go, finally. Glory does not do a lot of damage. Ugh. I probably should have thrown a grenade or something. Oh no. Oh, that was bad. Alright. I agree, you are not doing very well. I expected better from you. Alright, I think we all need to run away from the troll right now. Ugh, that was terrible. Oh god. Not good. Ugh. Okay. Gonna get over here. Oh my god. Alright, finally. That was insanity. I need more healing. Okay. Things are looking up. Might as well reload with my last turn. Yeah. I would cheer him too, but I don't think he's been affiliated yet. Alright, this will probably get me a better angle on the drone. Yeah, I can't get that guy. Nice. You actually hit him. Oh my god. These people. Yay, 2 damage. I'm so glad I upgraded my ranged abilities. That was actually a pretty good hit. Alright, Blitz is the only one left. Better get him. Finally! My god. Okay. Now we can talk about moving into this room. Alright, Glory can be on standby. Why can't I move? Okay, I can move over here. Good. Blitz hasn't really taken any damage, so I can just have him stand in the open. Probably still shouldn't do that, but oh well. Oh no, he has to move. Ah, shit. Alright, go back. Go back, I'm just kidding. Finally, yay! Got an achievement too. Alright. We'll see what's in this area. Nothing? Okay. I'm actually gonna save. Oh, I can't save. Why not? If I go outside, can I save? Perfect. Huh, that drone doesn't look bad though. A little worried when I saw it at first, but he doesn't look bad. Pick up these items here. And I guess that's how I'll open the safe. What the hell is this thing right here? Can't click on it. I'll talk to the drone though. The drone appears to be broken. All it can seem to do is hover in place. I'll take it. I love drones. Okay, opening the safe now. Ooh, almost 1,500 new yen. And a bunch of supplies. Okay, send that to my stash. Oh wait, ah shit. I had to pick one. God damn it. I forgot that that was how this game worked. I thought I got everything. Oh well. Well, I guess I'm done with this little part of the quest. Ah, yes. My little entourage. Alright, I guess it's time to get the fuck out of here. Oh yeah, I need to talk to that chick. Where'd she go? Here she is. I don't want to talk to you, I want to talk to her. Have you found my stuff yet? I really need that money. Here you go. Really? You actually went up and got my things? She stares at the items in her hands incredulously. And you didn't just walk off with them? Wow, thank you. When you said that you were going up there, I didn't think... Her lip starts to quiver. Thank you. Alright. Wonder if I have any other unfinished quests here. Return the cruise beside. Okay, I've done everything else I can do here. Oh, I have more karma. More karma to spend on things I need. Like becoming better with an SMG. Because my ranged combat still sucks. Alright, time to go back to the Cruise Bazaar, or whatever. Hey, thanks for the assist. Can't tell you how happy I am to leave this place behind. Happy to help. Must have been terrible to be stuck in here. Well, it was no picnic, I'll tell you that much. Say, wouldn't happen to need a Nova Hot Decker, would you? 'Cause I suddenly find myself unemployed. As it happens, we could use another Decker, yes. Excellent. Fantastic. I promise you, you won't regret it. Let's just join your team. Yeah, I mean, I am a Decker, but we could always use more people. Why not? Your team makes its way back to the nearest U-Bahn station. 20 minutes later, you're on a return trip to the Cruise Bazaar, leaving the filth of Dragonfall far behind, but the image of Green Winter's twisted corpse continues to linger in your mind. You lift one of the discs that you pulled from Winter's safe, the light. Reflections dance off of its surface. With luck, you'll soon have the answers that you've been looking for. As you lead your team through the shadows, your companions will continue to develop and learn new combat skills. Clicking the icon in the lower right-hand corner, blah blah blah, crew advancement menu, blah blah blah. Use one of 2 possible combat skills for each of your runners. Nice. Looks like... Alright, sniper specialist. Accuracy. Yeah, you need your... Yeah. You need your sniper accuracy because you fucking sucked. You were missing a lot of your hits. So, that... And what about... Okay, you're not... Okay, you're already level 2, I guess, so... Irrelevant. Pistol or razors? I haven't even had her try melee. I probably should. My glasses are right here. Not wearing them right now. How are you doing tonight, by the way? That bread that you made, that you showed me a picture of, that looked pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna try her razors out before I decide whether to upgrade her razors or her pistols. Okay, meltdown. Increases accuracy with throwing knives. So this is kind of, do I want to work on his actual combat or his mage stuff? Probably his magic stuff, because I don't have any other mages right now. And I already got hers. I'm just worried that if I don't pick something for glory, then I won't be able to... Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure it'll let me select my level 2 advancement later. Right? Okay, yeah, I can. Cool. I can decide later for glory what I do. You're eating the last piece of it right now. Nice. Now I'm hungry. Now that you mention... Well, I guess I mentioned it first. The bread. Hello, fellow Decker. Welcome. Blitz looks up at your approach. The table beside him is littered with cigarette butts, and a data jack cable dangles from a portable terminal set up by his side. Hey, Chief, you need something? Just checking in, you doing alright? His smile widens. Great, Chief, I'm doing just great. It's real nice to be able to wind down and relax for a change. No more worrying about this ganger or that ganger, sneaking behind me and slipping a knife between my ribs. He slaps the table with a grin. It's a good change, Chief, I gotta say. No one's ever really safe. Not when gangs are involved. Don't let your guard down. His smile widens and he taps his chest. You can see the outline of a machine pistol through the leather of his jacket. You underestimate me, Chief. I never let my guard down. Not even here. Now that you're all settled in, I've got some questions for you. Blitz glances wistfully back at the terminal on the table, then turns back with a sigh of resignation. I suppose, but try to keep it short, okay, Chief? I've got things to do. How long were you in Dragonkeep? I ended up there after the anarchist revolution of '39. I was just a kid back then. Too young to realize how good I was, how much money I could have made working in the shadows. He shakes his head, a wistful expression on his face. And so, being young and dumb, I fell in with the gang crowd, and that was that. Okay. I'll let you get back to what you were doing. Thanks. He turns his head back to his terminal. Take care, Chief. What did I have for dinner? I made myself a wrap for dinner. It had cream cheese and roast beef and, you know, leafy green vegetables and whatnot. It's pretty good. What about you? Hey, boss. Dietrich gives you a slight nod. What can I do you for? Or do for you? Blah. What type of tortillas? I used a flour tortilla. Just a normal flour tortilla. A really thick one, though. Like a thick, soft flour tortilla. How are you holding up? You seem to take Monica's death harder than the others did. Dietrich shakes his head, a wistful expression on his face. Nah. No harder, but I'm less buttoned up than the others are. Iger'll never let herself show any weakness. And Glory, well, she's too full of chrome to feel much of anything. He shrugs. Me? I don't give a damn. I've spent too much of my life putting on a show for others already. What do you mean by that? Ooh, burgers with onion rings. Sounds nice. And bacon's always a good choice, too. I used to front a punk band. Way back when. Believe it or not, I've spent a pretty good chunk of my life on stage. Whenever we weren't playing, I was living up to our fans' expectations. Spouting off, getting into fights, getting drunk, getting laid. Not a bad life, all things considered. Wait a second, you can sing? He regards you with a critical eye. I was the front man for a punk band, boss. Fuck no, I can't sing. He grins. But I wasn't half bad at riling up the crowd. What was your band called? Maybe I've heard of it. Oh, I doubt it, boss. We never really got any airplay. Come on. Since when did airplay have anything to do with good music? Fair point, boss. Alright, I'll tell you. The band was called Messerkampf. Spelled just like it sounds, in big capital letters with an exclamation point. We weren't a big act or anything. We sold a few records here and there, toured around Europe. Same story you'll hear from a bunch of other washed-up old relics, I'm sure. We had a decent following in England, and we holed up in London from 31 to 36. Spent most of our time slumming it around the East End, and picked up enough Cockney to irritate the folks back home. He shakes his head. Truth be told, that whole chapter of my life is a bit of a blur. We didn't do it for the fans or the fame, and we sure as shit didn't care about the money. All that mattered to us was staying young and drunk and angry. He takes a moment to examine his gnarled hands, a sad smile on his face. We managed the second, too. Good God, where is the time gone? Dietrich shakes himself of his reverie and looks back up at you. That familiar easy grin returns to his face. Well, anyway, boss. Everything ends eventually, and I washed my hands of all this years ago, so let's change the subject, if you don't mind. How did you go from fronting a band to running in the shadows? Wasn't as big of a leap as you'd think. I already had a healthy disrespect for authority, and I had the magic to back it up. One nice thing about shamanism, as long as you keep your idol happy, it don't matter what else you do. The Dragon Slayer chose me to be his servant. And as long as I was scrapping with someone bigger than me, he didn't much care whether I did it on stage or in the shadows. Tell me about the Dragon Slayer. He shrugs. Not much to tell. He chose me when I was just a kid. I could always feel him in my heart, goading me to laugh louder, hit harder, and get rowdier than the rest. Of course, my family didn't understand, but the hell with them, I thought. I knew I was destined for greater things. So I listened to him, and I cracked the skulls of a lot of bad people. He saw this, and was pleased, and rewarded me with magic. And I used that magic to crack bigger, thicker skulls, and so on, he shrugs. It's a simple life, but a good one. Any thoughts about that last run that you'd like to share? Well, we found Winters, that's something, I guess. This whole thing has me feeling uneasy, boss, but at least we have a direction to look in. So long, Dietrich. He nods at you. Take it easy, boss. Alright, let's see if... Ooh! Got more karma that I did not notice. What do I want? I could upgrade my intelligence. Or... I don't know if I need a Fuchi deck yet. Charisma, I can do that later. Maybe I'll upgrade my ranged combat again. Oh, Overwatch! Fuck yeah. I really need Overwatch. Nice, okay. This will completely change the way that I fight. Awesome. Alright. Now what else? I have 4 more karma to spend. Guess I can get some more biotech. Alright, that sounds good. Yay. I was wondering why I couldn't use Overwatch. I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. Iger turns to face you. There's a pained look on her face. Look, I owe you an apology. I'm listening. When Monica died, I was pissed. That probably doesn't come as a huge surprise, but I took that anger out on you, and I shouldn't have. Seeing Winter's body like that was enough to convince me. You couldn't have done anything to help Monica, and I couldn't have either. We're dealing with something new. Monica was a good friend of mine. Her death hurt. I got carried away, and I said some things I shouldn't have. I want to apologize for that. Her body relaxes. She begins to turn away. Anyway, that's all that I wanted to say. Well, there are a few things that I want to say. She stops and turns back to face you. You can see the wariness behind her eyes. Go ahead. Nobody's stopping you. Heh. Yeah. Guess I'll go with the more neutral approach. I tend to do that. I accept your apology, but if you ever insult me in front of the team again, you are going to regret it. She nods appreciatively. Some backbone. That's good to see. Don't worry, Pixel. I won't question your competence again. Not in front of the others, at least. But I won't lie, I still have some concerns about you. What kind of concerns? Basic ones. I don't want to see history repeat itself. What history are you talking about? I'd rather not go into it, fearless leader. Let's just say that I've had bad luck with underexperienced teammates, and leave it at that. She turns away. You should go, fearless leader. I've got prep work to do for our next run. And you've got more important things to do than watch me pack my gear. Oh, okay, Arrow. I've never seen Arrow. So... I suppose that's why I didn't get the reference. Pixel, what do you need? Hey, Glory. How are you holding up? Okay. We've had this conversation already. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. We've already had that exact conversation. It better be fucking worth it when you finally talk to me, Glory. It better be worth it. Alright. See if I have any new messages. Nope. Okay, no point in looking at that. Let's go talk to my puppy. Hi, Dante. Aw. You look down to see a pair of bright eyes set into a scruffy face looking back up at you. Dante, Monica's old dog. Looking down into those huge brown eyes, you see intelligence and sadness. Oh, okay. I already read that. Some instinctive level, he must know that his master is gone. Dante lets out a small whine, then rubs his head against your leg. Aww. Puppy. Okay. Now let's talk to Amzel. As soon as I save. Because, yeah. I'm sure some of you have noticed a pattern of me saving all the time. Amzel's expression is harder than you've seen it before. When he speaks, his voice is grim. Iger has told me of Green Winter's death. She said that he died in the same manner that Monica did. It wasn't a pretty sight. Amzel nods gravely. I know that you and Iger have had your differences. I will tell you that she was badly shaken by the sight of Winter's body. She also mentions that you found something in Winter's safe, a package of very old discs. May I see them? Of course. Good God. Gingerly, Amzel lifts a disc from the bundle and holds it up to the light. Slowly, he begins to turn it in his hand, causing a rainbow of patterns to shimmer across its surface. I haven't seen one of these since I was a boy. It's probably like a CD. Oh, it's a DVD. This is a rewritable DVD, a data storage medium from the mid-2000s. I'm amazed that Winters was able to find a device that could play it. Do you know how we can read these things? He puts down the DVD in his hands and quickly inspects the others. The first disc that I looked at might be readable. The others are damaged, some severely so. I have my doubts about them. For now, let's concentrate on the undamaged disc. There's a little shop outside, the Data Haven. Talk to the proprietor, Malit Hoyloi. Holy, whatever. She might be able to help. Tell her to put the cost of the device on my account. Alright, I'll do it. Alright. Well, that seems as good a place as any to leave it for the night. So, yeah, just thanks everyone for watching, stopping by, chatting. It's always appreciated. Makes it more fun for me to play. And, yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!